Thank you for watching this Hexagon Geospatial e-training module using Queryables in ERDAS APOLLO. When data is added to the ERDAS APOLLO catalog, certain elements are added to that catalog from the information that's contained within the image header or associated metadata. However, some metadata sources, such as an NITF image, may contain additional information that is not placed in the ERDAS APOLLO catalog. Using ERDAS Imagine, you can see that NITF data has numerous tags in the image header. This additional information can be added to the ERDAS APOLLO catalog through the use of Queryables. Queryables are elements that allow you to attach custom metadata to the data in your catalog. When you set up the ERDAS APOLLO system to recognize these elements, the ERDAS APOLLO Data Manager harvests the custom metadata as it registers data in the catalog. With the text editor, open the Queryables.xml file from C, Program Files, Hexagon, ERDAS APOLLO, Config, ERDAS-APOLLO. Once opened, take a few minutes to inspect the document. Note that it contains instructions concerning definitions of queryable fields as well as examples. It also contains NITF fields with DoD metadata defined. Edit the document by relocating the comment delimiters to expose the first 7 of the NITF queryables from the classification to the mean_GSD definitions. Information can be added to the Queryables.xml document in addition to or instead of the NITF information. Moving to the bottom of the file, just above the slot list, you can see that additional comments and definitions have been added. Once all edits have been made, click the Save button to save the file. For the changes to take effect, the ERDAS APOLLO application server, Tomcat or JBoss, must be restarted. Right-click on the Windows Start menu and click Computer Management. The Computer Management dialog opens. Expand Services and Applications and select Services. Locate the ERDAS APOLLO JBoss Application Service or ERDAS APOLLO Tomcat Application Service and select it. Click Restart the Service from the Windows Service window. It may take several minutes for the service to restart. Once the service has started, close the Computer Management dialog. If Data Manager is already open, it displays a warning that the connection to the application has been lost. Close and restart Data Manager. Once Data Manager has restarted, log in. In the Explorer tab, right-click on the service instance and select Update Queryables. Click the Jobs tab to view the updating status of the queryables. Once updating is complete, the server links the catalog and the queryables table together by adding the defined fields to the Properties tab. Click the Refresh button. Select an aggregate or dataset in Data Manager and select the Properties tab. In this case, select an NITF image. Now you should be able to see your new tables and fields dealing with queryables to match the queryables we exposed inside the XML document. However, no information has been populated inside of these fields because the NITF file has already been crawled. Next, you're going to remove this dataset from the catalog and re-add it. To remove the dataset, select and right-click the dataset, then click Delete Datasets. Click OK. Make sure that Aggregate is selected, right-click and select Add Resources. The Add Resources window opens. From the Add Resources wizard, click Add and navigate to the image file location. Once you have located the image, select it and click OK. Click Next through the remaining default settings and click Finish to close the Add Resources wizard. Click the Jobs tab to view the updating status of the queryables. Once the job is complete, review the NITF dataset. You can now see that information from the NITF image itself has now been added to these queryables, as well as the additional metadata that you added at the end of the file. In the Properties tab, review the Queryables section. Note that information from the NITF file such as classification, country code, mean GSD, and mission ID has been added. Once the queryable metadata capability has been added to the ERDAS APOLLO server, the geospatial portal does not automatically identify them nor display the exposed queryables. Therefore, the ERDAS APOLLO geospatial portal must be configured to recognize and display the exposed queryables. In a text editor, open the Queryables APOLLO mapping.xml file located at C, Program Files, Common Files, Hexagon, Services, Instances, Apollo Portal, APP Data. Remove the comment delimiters and replace the URL with the name of the server and the file name with the path of the queryables.xml file. Define the URL as http://localhost. Define the file name path as C, Program Files, Hexagon, ERDAS APOLLO, config, ERDAS-APOLLO, queryables.xml. Once the section has been uncommented and the edits made, save the Queryables APOLLO mapping.xml file. Next, open a browser and go to the ERDAS APOLLO geospatial portal, http, your server name, Apollo Portal. Log in as admin Apollo123. Once logged in, click the Data Sources tab and select the Show Data Source tool. Select the Apollo Catalog and select Remove from the dropdown. This unregisters the ERDAS APOLLO Catalog from the geospatial portal. After selecting Remove, the entry will not delete the record. Close the Data Sources dialog. After the Data Sources dialog is closed, click on the Define a Data Source tool. In the New Data Source dialog, under Type, select Apollo and input http://localhost in the URL field. Click the Register link. This will re-register the server's ERDAS APOLLO catalog to this portal instance. Close or refresh the browser to reload the geospatial portal. Log back in as admin Apollo123. Expand the Search ERDAS APOLLO catalog in the sidebar. Scroll down past the standard ERDAS APOLLO catalog search fields. The newly created fields display. Take a moment to review the pull-downs and options for searching the queryables. In the Mission ID field, input iconos_1, or select the Mean GSD field, and in the pull-down, select less than, and in the Value field, type in 160. Once completed, click Search, and in the Results panel, the previously crawled NITF file should be returned. Select the NITF image in the Results panel and click Add to Map. Click the Extents link. From the Metadata dropdown, click Index Metadata. Review the metadata, noting the queryables and the read-only free metadata. Any generated ISO metadata will not contain the information from the queryables, nor the free metadata. Thank you for watching this e-training module from Hexagon Geospatial. For more e-training, visit hexagongeospatial.com/etraining.